makeup artist and that, because after wearing that mask, my hair's all over the place. Yours isn't much better. Look at it.
I know my hairstylist has let me down this week. Hello, viewer. Welcome to Full Record Jacket with Phil and Ben.
Hello.
And Ben has asked me to stream something, which I haven't streamed yet.
You
so
haven't,
I can't
have you?
really talk about it. I don't know why we're talking about it, but it's a new track by John Squire. Did you say it was John Squire and Liam Gallagher?
It is, yeah.
And is this a John Squire track, or is it a Liam track with John Squire on it, or is
I'm just trying to find it
or is
on
it a
here.
true? Is it a true 50-50 collaboration? Or
I'm just trying to find who has written it, because it's called Just Another Rainbow, and there's no hints he's writing a second album. Oh, they're already talking about writing a second album together. I can't honestly tell you the writing credits on it because there isn't a page for it, but I would have thought that they probably would have taken a 50-50.
So have they made a whole album together? You said they've
made a whole album. They're even talking about a second album, and there will be another track coming out next week.
Okay, so this album is going to get released.
Yes.
This is the promo for this album. So they are doing so basically it's they're temporarily being a duo.
Yes, yeah. Because John Squire played on stage at Nebworth for Champagne Supernova, much like he did in '96. So Liam has, in true Liam form, called it the best album since the Beatles' Revolver. People who like Abbey Road and the White Album may have something to do about that.
I don't know whether you have seen anything, viewer, but Ben's disappeared for me. He's gone. Well, he hasn't disappeared. He's just frozen.
Oh, I'm still here.
Which, in many ways is quite desirable, just to have him there, just to look at, not have to listen to him. But for some reason, he has vanished.
Can you still hear
screen. I don't know if he's going to come back, or whether we can bring him back in any way, shape, or form. Whether we even want to bring him back. I might try pressing a button and see if that does anything.
Press a button.
No, that doesn't seem to do anything. I don't know whether he can even hear us. Maybe he's gone.
I can hear you
into a parallel universe. Shall we try?
I'm still here, Phil.
Let's see if he's actually there. And let's see if
still here.
Let's see if he's still on planet Earth. 1 second. I've got my phone plugged in.
Hello.
It's ringing.
Hello.
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 I can still hear you. I'm here.
You've totally frozen on my screen.
Oh, have I?
Yeah, I can't see you or hear you on my screen. You're just a frozen, still image.
Shall I log out and log back in?
Could you hear what I was saying to the viewers then?
I could hear what you were saying, yeah.
And you wondered why I was saying it? Well, that's why I was saying it.
Well, I'll log off and I'll join you back in a second.
Okay. Apparently he's just been to a planet called Zarg, and he's going to come on and rejoin us in just a second, which will be fun. While we talk about a record that I've still not heard from Liam Gallagher and John Squire. As you can tell, I'm ad-libbing here. Totally ad-libbing until the return of... Oh, he's returning. Something's happening.
I'm here.
You're back. Yeah.
I'm back.
You probably never went away on the feed. It's probably only me that couldn't see you.
Yeah, I couldn't hear you at all. So, but what were we talking about? Oh, Liam Gallagher, weren't we? And Just Another Rainbow. Yes. So you don't know anything about this track then, do you?
I don't. So what's it like? Is it like Stone Roses' Second Coming kind of rocky stuff?
I would say it's got more of that Second Coming feel to it. It's obviously got the obligatory John Squire 18-minute guitar solo.
Sounds good. I'm up for that. I'm up for a Squire guitar solo.
But I know it may upset some people, but Ian Brown isn't renowned for being the most powerfulest of vocalists. But this is like taking the best of two things. Not saying that the things were bad beforehand, but it's taking the great frontman-esque vocal, that proper raspy rock and roll vocal, with the guitarness of the Stone Roses, and then pushing them both together. It's basically what the Stone Roses should have sounded like, maybe, possibly. That might upset a few people because I love the Stone Roses. I love Ian Brown. I think he's mental. But yeah, the original Monkey King, I think the throne has been slightly pushed.
Well, I'm
But it is a
interested to
very,
hear
very
it.
good track. Yeah, you should give it a listen. Give it a listen. It's good. The only bit there's a bit in it where Liam literally sings the colours of the rainbow, which
Okay, thanks for that, Liam.
yeah, like I didn't know what they were, but it almost reminds you a little bit of that Monday, Tuesday, happy days, Wednesday, Thursday. You know, when that sort of
I'm gonna
songs
have to.
break into that sort of.
I'm gonna be.
Not that it's the same as that sort of vibe from Happy Days, but you know when people sort of just sing like a list to you, that sort of thing. But it works. It really works. It's a really it does take the best of two great bands, and not saying that either of them was the best. Oh God, it's really hard. But you know what I'm trying to say. It's taken Oasis,
great elements from two great bands and put them together to
yes,
create something
yeah.
else that you hadn't heard before. So
Yeah, something else brilliant. And this is the thing, you see, because, there are many Oasis fans out there. Like, I was probably one of them at one point that thought the best analogies, it's like when your parents split up. When you're a kid, you're like, oh God, this is the worst thing ever. But then as you get older, you're going, I've actually got two houses to inherit, so it's not that bad. And then, and it's the same, Oasis split
you
up.
vanished from my screen again. I bet I haven't vanished from yours, have I?
No, you haven't.
I bet
No,
I'm sitting here talking as if you're not
still?
there, although you
Can
actually
you hear
are
me?
there. It does
I am
say
here.
on the top of my thing, actual recording is in higher quality. Well, I hope it is, because at the moment I'm not recording you at all.
Well,
I'm
going to jump out and jump back in.
I don't know why that
again.
is. That's a bit of a weird one, isn't it? We don't normally have that. Oh, he's disappeared again. He's going to come back. We're waiting for Ben's comeback. It's going to be the biggest comeback since what was a big music comeback? I'm trying to think of one. The Sex Pistols, when they got back in, when was that?
Betty
in the
Boo.
90s.
Betty
That was
Boo.
a bit of a comeback, wasn't it? Oh, Betty Boo made a comeback. Yeah.
Yeah. So, basically, did you hear what I said about when your parents split up?
So this is like that. Okay.
Yeah, so it's like that because when Oasis split up, you're like, oh, but then you've got Liam solo stuff, Noel solo stuff, and then you've got all these other collaborations that you wouldn't have had if it wasn't for them splitting
guess
up.
what? You vanished again from my feed. I don't know why. We're gonna have to reboot everything, aren't we?
Yeah.
I'll reboot everything, and then we'll do it that way. Yeah. Viewer, thank you so much for watching these 7 minutes of amateur disaster.
Amateur hour.
We'll be back with another video in a similar amateur fashion very soon. All the best. Bye for now.